what we have here, look at the grimace on this good old boy's face right there. You got to be wondering, how's he going to talk business from this? Well, for some reason, Terry spotted this in a magazine and she thought of me. And I've never been one for conventional dreams. But I'm going to be doing this one right here. I got to just read you the article if you'll bear with me. And I hope not to make fun of Cletus and Rufus here. It says a bar owner, and you knew it would start that way, in Bath, Illinois, staged the second annual Redneck Carp Tournament. Now, I'm offended they got 2 of these in without me knowing about it. Talk about media. To draw attention to the increasing problem of Asian carp, which sounds discriminatory to me, but we'll go ahead with the article. About 300 people, now you got to picture this armada, in 78 boats. So picture 300, put it back up there, come on. They don't need to see my ugly noggin, they need to see these good-looking fellers right here. 300 people like this guy right here.
Right there, guys, get us a beer out there.
Made the long travel all the way from Spokane, Washington.
In 78 boats took part in the tourney, netting 1,840 carp in just 3 hours. That's a haul of carp right there. The carp had to be captured using hand nets or clubs as they jumped out of the water. Now, you know, I'm kind of famous for the fact that I married a lady that likes to fish. And my best friends, Orrin and Tim, like to fish. And anytime I'm around, there ain't ever any fish. And I don't like to fish. I mean, there's other ways to waste time, you know, just... You can cut your toenails, clean out your belly button, there's other things. Get the pus out of that last zit, you know. I'm sorry. But the concept of 15-pound fish flying out of the water asking you to hit them with a bat appeals to me somehow.
You catch them in the air, they fly.
I don't know if it's something from my upbringing or my lineage, or maybe there's a little redneck in everybody. The winning boat with 6 men aboard collected 126 carp. And you knew they'd say something like this. We want the state and federal government to do something. I don't even take my grandchildren out on the water anymore. If a 20-pound carp came into a boat and landed on a 3-year-old, it could kill him. And it might hurt the fish, too. I'm not making this up. The fish weren't the only ones injured during the August competition.
They will nail you.
They'll nail you.
They'll nail you.
I imagine there was a few long necks that got drained at the same time. One participant took a flying... Now, if this happens to you, you deserve it. If God has to use fish to do this to you, you better find yourself in church on Sunday morning. The fish weren't the only ones injured during the August competition. Participant so-and-so, who will remain nameless so he won't get offended when he hears this CD, took a flying 10-pound carp to the face. And this rocket scientist tells the press It hurt. As blood ran from his mouth down to his chins. Oh, I'm sorry, I modified that. However, this next statement proves Terry's point about the media war and the world's media being a little bit off track, because I've read enough of the article that you know this next sentence is impossible. Because he says, it also loosens some of my teeth. By now, you have most accurately concluded, as I myself had, that he had no teeth. To begin with. Another fisherman, who shall also remain nameless, was taken to the hospital after a fish broke his nose. If you go fishing and come back to shore with a broken nose, you need to take up golf. And there's one more sentence. God is good. Some anglers wore helmets, masks, and hard hats for protection. Picture, please. This is obviously for real men only.
Fish at your own risk.
They will nail you.